Coming up in the news, Missouri City's community service program spruces up the city while saving taxpayer dollars. We'll tell you how. And dads and daughters share special moments at the city's annual Dad and Daughter Dance. Those stories and more coming up in just a moment, but first, several new commercial developments are changing the face of Texas Parkway to become a gateway corridor into Missouri City. The Texas Professional Building is one of several of those projects. Fort Bend Independent School District's complex, the site of the city's progressive high school, is also undergoing a facelift and expansion. And more is on the way, according to Economic Development Coordinator Bob Graf.
Texas Parkway has seen quite a bit of development this year, and we'll have some more later on this year. Again, near Highway 90, we've seen the Dr. Slaughter's building, which is the one on the top. It's 4,400 square feet, and that will house her medical clinic when it's completed. The picture below is the Kim Plaza, which is a new gasoline convenience store and retail project that is under construction right there at 5th Street and Texas Parkway. Has a total of 9,000 square feet of retail space for lease at that location.
2 automotive service centers are also being constructed along Texas Parkway. And Missouri City is getting an early start on its spring cleaning this year along Texas Parkway and several other roadways throughout the city. Through an ongoing community service program started in 1995, Missouri City is partnering with Fort Bend County to allow adults charged with misdemeanor and minor offenses a chance to provide community service to the city rather than pay a fine or serve time in jail. They remove trash from roadways, complete routine work at park facilities, set up community meeting rooms, and paint bridge rails. Since the program began in the summer of 1995, the cost savings to taxpayers is estimated at more than $2 million. Another way Missouri City is keeping its neighborhoods looking their best is by enforcing housing codes to protect property values. The city is continuing a code inspection sweep in the wake of Hurricane Ike that includes all neighborhoods in the city. Code violations will be addressed through a written notice or with a citation, and residents are required to correct the violations within the necessary time period. From March 3rd to 24th, the following subdivisions are scheduled for inspection: Quail Valley East 1, Quail Valley East 2, Quail Valley East 3, Quail Valley East 4, and Quail Valley East 5. A schedule of inspections and a list of the most frequent violations can be found on the city's website on the homepage. Just click on the link that says Neighborhood Code Assessment Resumes. And for questions about the sweep, call 281-403-8600. And the city continues to be at the forefront of taking care of the environment. On the one-year anniversary of the city's urban forestry program, the city's urban forester outlined a series of projects underway for 2009. They include continuation of the Mulch Madness volunteer program, an effort to mulch all city trees, a green business recognition for area businesses and organizations that contribute to the forestry program, and completion of a tree inventory of city parks and city buildings. Measures have been completed to ensure the viability of the city's historic Freedom Tree.
We fixed all the cables. There's actually a superhighway of cables supporting the major branches of those trees. Some of them weren't functioning properly, took care of that problem. We started doing a pruning and inspection program, got rid of a lot of the dead wood in there so it's a little safer for the folks when they're there for Juneteenth. And also a lightning protection system. So in the case that lightning does hit the tree or an adjacent tree and bounces over, it's going to be grounded right into the ground rather than burning or imploding the tree. So it's well on its way to another 100 years in our town at least.
If you would like more information about volunteering for these programs, call 281-403-8637. And mark your calendars for these important events. If you would like to see the inner workings of the city's police department and fire and rescue services, here's your chance. The 6-week Police and Fire Academy begins April 7th and includes hands-on lessons in CPR, firearms safety, and much more. Download an application at www.missouricitytx.gov. Applications are also being accepted at Public Safety Headquarters or call Officer Dan Flagg for more information. The annual Police and Fire Auxiliary is being held on March the 27th. Help keep our city safe while having a great time. Funds from the benefit will purchase additional public safety equipment. For more information, call 281-261-0705. And here's yet another way to help protect public safety workers. Obey the city's move over or slow down law. The law says drivers nearing a stopped emergency vehicle with activated lights must either vacate the lane closest to the vehicle if the roadway has multiple lanes traveling in the same direction, or slow down to a speed that is 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. When the posted speed limit is 25 miles per hour or less, the driver must slow down to 5 miles per hour. That law protects emergency responders on the roads by giving them the space they need to handle their duties safely. And don't forget, Sunday, March 8th is the start of Daylight Savings Time. And the start of Daylight Savings Time is also a good time to check the batteries in your home's smoke detectors. And the 4th of July festivities in Missouri City will be sure to get your toes tapping once again this year. The award-winning TEJAS brothers will headline the festivities this summer at Buffalo Run Park. They're nominated for Best Emerging Artists by the Lone Star Music Awards and have been awarded the Best New Act of 2008 by the Dallas Observer. You'll want to make plans to attend this exciting event. And we leave you now with a look at some of the highlights of the recently held 13th Annual Dad and Daughters Dance. Thanks for watching.